talk us through this. The methodology has changed, and we have 15,000 more cases. Does it mean that actually we thought it was getting better when it's getting much worse, or is it still leveling out?
Yeah, we have to figure out in the next couple of days, because this pretty much raises the base effect, because they're including all these other cases that were not officially tested with a testing kit, and those testing kits are in short supply. So they included all those cases that many people suspected were likely, infected with the coronavirus, but that had been kind of put off to the side because they were basically, used a diagnostic test, imaging. So the officials in Hubei have added all those, so an additional 15,000 overnight. So now we're just under 60,000 confirmed cases, both with the testing kit and with the diagnostic imaging screening. So yeah, that's alarming when you get that many number of cases. But is that just a one-off jump to get a new base effect, or are we going to start seeing in the coming days more and more and more cases? Because we had plateaued, pretty much getting about 2,500 per day, when a week ago it was 3,000 plus per day. Now, the death rate has also gone up. We have now 1,367 deaths. But keep in mind, as long as that new infection rate stays, at a plateau level, it's less alarming, according to the epidemiologists that we've spoken to, if the death rate goes up, because that's a lagging indicator. Oftentimes, people who are going to eventually die do so 3 weeks or so after contracting it. So you're going to have that lag effect with the death rate. We need to look at that number of new cases going forward.
Okay, Stephen, but politically, how impossible is this for President Xi? They recognize that they've done a bad job. Otherwise, I guess they wouldn't have kicked out these two officials.
Absolutely. So they have fired the top leaders. I mean, it's not the mayor or the governors of these provinces. It's the party chiefs who are the top bosses. And the party chief of Hubei province, as well as the city and the municipality of Wuhan, have now been ousted. They're bringing in the mayor of Shanghai to take over, an unenviable job, obviously. But right now the government is faced with two big problems, among many. Obviously, the health crisis, but also the political crisis. The last thing this party wants to see, and Xi Jinping wants to see, is,